Good morning.
Good morning to you, my lovely darlings.
Anyway.
No, you wanted to be basic. I can't be basic. Good morning, my darlings.
Guys, welcome to your favorite Sunday morning TV show. We call this Sunday Breakfast right here on ChannelOne TV. My name is Jude Duncan, and of course,
my name is Noyo Kwote, the senior class teacher.
Oh, Charlie, tell us more.
Thank you.
Amazing. On the show today, we have a lot of exciting stuff. And guys, guess what? Today is the day. Finally, after what has been a really long wait, it's really over now.
This is the D-Day.
And the Caravan sets off today. An experience of a lifetime is going to happen in a way we've never seen before. And we've been joined by an imposter on the show.
Who's this?
Good morning!
I have no idea who this is.
Hello, hi.
And she's dressed like she's, what is happening?
Have we met?
Who are you?
Hi.
Hey, Jude, you replaced me.
No, you abandoned me.
I have not abandoned
You abandoned me.
You know, if you are going to do
It's me
that.
and you for life.
No, is it, we started.
It's me. But who's this one? You're going to bring the teacher on the set.
No.
Dude,
No. No.
Nah.
You can't come and do some comfort things here.
You
can't do that.
How you doing?
I'm feeling
So you guys
pain.
are staying here. We're going on the Heritage Caravan. You see, I have my tag and everything, my hat.
I can't even believe what I'm seeing
You
now.
know?
After starting the thing together, starting the lobbying process together, there was Eddie Dija.
Now, let me tell you something.
There was Eddie Dija.
After we sat on the show and we made all the noise about Heritage Caravan, Jude told me, I'm telling you this, I'm going to lobby to be on Heritage Caravan. And I'm like, okay, because I was really undecided about whether I was, wanted to go or not. So I was there,
Well, she's done. I'll tell my side of the story.
We're going.
So did you tell him?
I did. So
Axel went.
One dawn, I came to work and I'm like, Jude, before you hear this from anyone, I'm going for Heritage Caravan.
It's okay.
It was like, wow,
So you didn't get to lobby properly?
He was lobbying at the wrong places.
Some lobbying, it takes two. It takes two to tango. But
He
this
was
one,
lobbying. Please, let's sit down.
But how's the
No, but why are you
experience?
sitting with us?
We are doing a show.
We'll let her go. Next week she won't be here, so it's fine.
Hi, guys.
There's a lot going on outside.
Yes, there's a lot going on outside.
How's the build up right now?
It's amazing. Our caravanites, as we call them, are in. You don't look at me like that. I'm very fine. Our caravanites, as we call them, are in. They're trooping in. The registration is ongoing. Our buses are set. Our policemen are set. We are hyped for the road trip of a lifetime.
Her energy is even annoying.
Because it's the first time she's going.
That's why. It's not as if you've been before, so don't worry.
I've been in spirit.
I'm paving the way
for me next time.
For you next year.
I feel you.
So next year we'll be on opposite sides of
I can't wait.
The set.
It's interesting. When I walked in, I saw the brass band performing.
Yeah.
And already I had like some
Jama feeling being inside you.
Some adrenaline rush. I'm like, and this is just the beginning. It barely even started.
Breakfast is being served.
So, yes, now.
But it's just like when you're going on leave. Leave no be pension. It comes to an end.
Exactly.
Leave no be pension. So
thank you.
We'll see you next week. Or not?
No.
When is it?
You're hosting the show next week.
We'll see you next week, no?
No, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
I don't, Charlie.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
I want peace of mind. Don't
I'll
come
see you in
and
2 weeks.
rabbit in my face.
I'll see you in
Right,
2
I
weeks.
see that breakfast is being served.
Yes, so I'll be leaving you guys shortly since you'll be doing the newspaper
She
review.
couldn't have even said, and Jude.
Let me bring you some
to manage it.
To manage, probably some.
The tears.
Studio.
Did we not do smoothies just a weekend?
That was a demonstration.
I see kinky.
Yeah.
I think that's a great choice for breakfast.
Yeah, so we should leave your kinky.
Yeah.
And Jude wants. Onkaza.
I want the English breakfast. I've seen some ham on the
curry
side.
like
I've seen some sausages on the side. I've seen some beef bacon on the side.
Yeah, there's some bacon.
But you can still have that with kinky.
That is true. That is true.
Correct. You can still have that with kinky.
All right. So on our screens right now is the the breakfast.
Yeah, being served
for
to the
patrons.
Caravanites.
And looks it's so bougie. You know,
I mean,
if I explore.
is the man? Oh wow. Okay, maybe he's getting some for someone else because.
Interesting. So
because
these
you
are
see two
these
plates.
are live
Maybe
photos.
it's for his
These
partner
are
or
live
something.
photos here at Channel One TV Gardens, where it's happening, where patrons are being, of course, registration is also ongoing for those who are still coming in very shortly. But do you know the time the bus will finally set off?
8 o'clock, honey.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, honey. We set off. Hey, hey.
And, it's interesting
and our first
because
stop is the Jamestown, the lighthouse.
yeah, because I understand this time
gonna
you're
go
starting in Accra.
Yeah, we're starting in
in
Accra. We
Accra.
haven't really done Accra for a very long time, so we're starting in Accra. Then we're heading.
So
straight
you
to
know,
the
some
Volta region.
Caravanites are actually getting some kind of energy before.
Oh, wow.
You know, your energy levels would have to go up before you get on them, so you can ginger your body on the bus.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Because some of the trips are actually very long. Imagine moving from the Volta region all the way to the Upper East. Up till now, my mind still can't contemplate how.
So that's what's going to happen this time on the trip.
Yes.
From the Volta to
Upper East region.
That's long.
That's long.
Very long.
But then at least you have a chin band.
Yeah.
But it's not like
we
they'll
get
be
to
playing on the bus. They'll be
But
playing
even
at
on the bus,
Allocations.
I'm told that even on the bus you get to play some games.
Yeah,
you know,
so we
jam
do
people are
jam
up doing.
sessions.
Yeah,
and all
so
of
it
that.
should hold you.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It should,
I
but
mean,
they're still eating.
yeah.
The thing is, pepper before body.
They are very fine.
Pepper because I'm stuck with coffee,
Oh.
and I see kenke. Yeah.
Judah's already finished his coffee as usual.
Yeah, because I was thinking I would expect some English breakfast from people who
From
have.
where?
But like I'm saying, we don't bring food into the studio. So how do you
And how can you tell me this
know
story?
if I
Have
have
you not
left
been-
you food outside?
That is
No,
not
but
true.
at least you have to say it.
That is not true.
We need a baby swag. You use some kind of momentum to do something for it. So you should have told us.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? You should have
never
told
know.
us.
I have left you food. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
You should have
You'll be
told us.
fine.
Anyway, so you start off from here and you go to the lighthouse. Have you ever been there, like personally? Have you ever?
I have not,
You don't know.
to be honest. I think I've seen it from afar. You know when they used to do the street carnival? Yeah, I see it from afar, but I've never been there. And so it'll be fun to be there.
And
as
then
well
so
see
you
it.
get down
We'll
and
get down
to know the story
exactly of how the lighthouse
That's
came
good.
to be, or what exactly it's used
that's
for,
nice.
and all of that. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I'm
It
also
will be
looking
fun.
forward to the northern region. So I haven't been to that part of Ghana.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
Since you're
And
on,
then
you
2 days
definitely
in
there.
Maha. Guys, I'll be updating you. And the time was so high.
No, true.
Yes, you go. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah, I was watching you.
You can go, eh?
Yes, I can.
You can go now, please.
My darling.
Thank you.
But
I love you.
it
Mwah.
looks. I'm sure we'll cross over to points to
Yes,
pick
yes.
some feed from.
Hey, cool. He's already gingered up. Yeah,
was-
You know,
je.
he always has this kind of energy.
Yeah.
You don't even know where he gets it from.
Yes. And even if he hadn't had enough goods, oh, Madam Frame, Madam, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, it's on the back of
But
our
yes,
shirt.
I seen it. I was like,
Let's
okay,
go,
that's
let's
nice.
go. It's on the
So
back of
anyone
our-
you see
This
wearing
one-
this,
No, I don't want
it's
to see.
please show, please
I
show.
don't.
It's on the
It's
back
at the
of our
back.
shirts.
Say, let's go.
Yeah.
So anyone you see wearing
You know,
this,
there's a funny video of Prima shouting, "Let's go!" Right? So
with a branch, with a branch.
Because sometimes apparently the Caravanites can, delay
Yeah.
and we're on a schedule. So
Very
if we're
tight
leaving at
schedule.
5 a.m., we
It
have
has to
to
be
leave
5
at
a.m.
5 a.m. Otherwise,
But
they
I'm
miss
told they got
another
here. Some
thing
got here
that
as early as 5.
Oh yes, we've been here since 5 a.m.
Okay.
actually. And the Caravanites started arriving at 5:30. The drinks, the food, everything.
And I see they have some tags.
So when you register, you get your
So,
tag,
okay,
you get
okay.
sponsor.
Okay, so
um,
currently shown on our
stuff.
screens are
All of
photos,
that.
earlier recorded footages really
Yeah, of
of the
Caravanites
time
arriving.
caravans were arriving.
Even as at, so we're all on one WhatsApp page. As at 3 a.m., I could point. People are just excited.
Yeah.
Excited. Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be fun. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
gonna be real
So wish you a safe journey,
Thank you, darling.
have
An
fun,
exciting
Thank you,
time.
darling.
explore Ghana in a way that, and come back and tell the Ghana
And tell
story.
the story.
I will definitely do that.
know,
All right, so I guess you guys are going to do the newspaper review on your own. Bye.
What's that written? Oh, so there are name tags.
Yes,
it has
yes,
your
yes.
name on
It has your name on
okay.
it. And
Your name tags.
if you see our bags, everybody's bag has like a a lanyard color. So I'm on bus 2, so mine is green.
Okay.
The other buses, there's purple and there is, I think, orange. So everybody knows which bus you belong to, which bus, which bag belongs to, so that nobody will come and say that my stuff are missing. All right, darlings.
No, where are you going? We are still
Where are you
talking.
going?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're in a hurry. Or you're going to grab something to eat.
Oh, no, I'm good.
It's important viewers out there get a
proper
feel of what's happening.
Right.
So just put in the picture to us. 5 a.m. people go here.
Okay.
Still registration.
5 a.m. You get here. We usher you in. Hi, good morning. Which bus are you on? Then you go to the designated bus. So if it's bus 1, there's a registration table for bus 1.
So you know the bus
2,
you're on before
you
you
come
get
in.
there. Okay.
Yes, it's not now that we're coming to sift through papers, Mister. I don't need something. No.
Now you know what
know
what excites me
going.
as this whole thing is happening, right? Even as somebody who works here, is the level of preparation.
Yes.
Oh yes.
You know, this is a really big endeavor,
well thought
right?
out.
You know, and it's a lot of people you are dealing with, and
Yeah.
these are people from different parts of the country, different experiences, different backgrounds. So it takes a certain level of preparation to be able to put it
everything
all
together.
together and see how it's come. You know, I got here, everything that could be covered had been covered in just a really short scan of me going around seeing everything. The police were there, you know, registration was ongoing. It looked very smooth and properly well organized. So I'm here thinking what else would be ahead.
It's Channel One, you know.
You know, I feel you.
You get it. It's Channel One.
Wow.
I mean,
So
we
you
don't
come,
play.
somebody picks your bag for you, because I'm sure you're not the one carrying your bag yourself.
Oh,
No,
no.
you-
But you
You're
have to
carrying
carry your bag.
yourself.
I hope you carried your bag.
You should see my bag. I said, maybe.
I know can be extra sometimes, right? So
Yeah.
so that's
No, but
that's
I
fine.
think it's also a thing with women.
Women,
If
we
it's
always
still, it's just
overpack.
one night, but
It would take like
and
2 or 3
thank
different
you.
outfits.
Wow.
Yeah, we always overpack.
So you are
just
met at the
imagine.
gate,
Yes.
and like
And then-
there's help to carry your bags in.
Yes.
Then you move to registration desks.
Yes.
To sort out your details.
Yes.
At that point, then you are given souvenirs.
Yes.
If I
from
get correctly.
sponsors.
From
After you
sponsors.
register and get
What
in
are some
your
of the souvenirs in
lanyards.
there?
There's a neck pillow because you know it's the journey is long.
Okay.
I've seen umbrellas. I've seen t-shirts. A lot of t-shirts from the day. So even if you pack
What about
one
water
shirt for the rest
bottles?
of the week,
Are you
you'll have different
are you
shirts to
expected
wear.
to return them after?
Oh no!
No, but that's
Yeah,
why
for
they're
keeps.
souvenirs.
The water bottles. That's the souvenirs. It's for you. Enjoy.
So that aside that all of the things we are giving you, lunch
Yay.
twice a day, taking you around the country,
Yay.
heavily subsidized, we are dashing you
They're
souvenirs.
dashing
Yes.
souvenirs.
You don't mean it.
Our amazing sponsors are dashing you
That is
souvenirs.
the kinky on the
That is
screen.
a kinky.
Come with keke now.
yeah. Now it's to go there. Now
Oh, we will down.
Can't we do this in the garden, please?
Should I sit here for 2 minutes while you go and
Can't you-
think and come back?
Can't we do this in the garden so that we can, you know?
And it looks
yeah.
like, you know, and like I said, so I went there to look what's happening. It looks like there are quite a number of, you know, foreigners on the trip as well.
Oh,
I don't know if you've paid
I
attention
haven't
to
paid
it.
attention to.
Well, I
who
think
and
during
who
the
are
shots,
going on
I've
the
seen a
caravan.
couple. Yeah.
Oh,
But that'd be interesting for
is that
them as well.
custard? I need to go and taste that. That would be my. Oh, that's me. And my director. So I'm doing the caravan diary. So my director
Okay.
is briefing me on what she wants from me. So that was earlier on.
Oh, so you'll be responsible for bringing the whole
Documenting,
experience
yes,
together. Wow. That
But do you
sounds
know what?
like-
Do you know what
That's
the
a lot
routine
of
is like?
work.
That sounds like a handful. You know?
It is a lot of
Do
work.
you know what
'cause
like
it requires a lot
the
of
routine
research.
is like? You know, the stops.
Yes.
You know, can you just take us through?
Okay. I thought I saw Frima here a while ago. Anyway, okay, so we're starting from the Greater Accra region, going to the lighthouse, and then we're moving to the Volta region. There's a Volta food fair. Gonna eat. And then we're gonna be at the Volta region. Then we're leaving at 5 a.m., if I'm not mistaken, to the Upper East region. Or is it 4 a.m.? We'll figure it out. To the Upper East region. And there we're going to greet the chiefs there. There's a little Durbar. Then from the Upper East, we're going to sleep. Then the following day, we're moving to the Northern region. Well, in the Upper
Okay,
East,
so
we'll
you
go
go
to
all
Paga.
the way up and then
we're
come back down.
descending,
Okay.
yes. So the Northern region. Then from the Northern region, we're going to the Mole National Park. We're also going to the mosque, Larabanga Mosque, if I'm not mistaken. Then we'll come further down to the Bunu region. We'll be at Uzbek Hotel. From Eastbed Hotel, we will come to the Ashanti region. We'll go experience some fufu eating. Yeah, better find you, don't worry. And then after the fufu, we'll go to our hotel, spend the night, come back. In the morning, we're going all the way to the Western region. And we're going to spend 2 nights in the Western region at Maha Beach. It's only fun that's going to happen there.
Yeah, Maha's got really nice packages.
I tell you.
Yes.
Maha is beautiful.
And I think it's not too far from Nzulezo. I don't know if you're going to go.
It's not.
Well,
it's not.
I've seen some people wearing black, there are black tags.
Okay.
I've seen others have orange. I've seen others have green. Are you able to tell us?
So the black is staff.
Okay.
So that we can be easily identified if we need help or anything. Our lanyards are black. The green lanyards are on bus 2. Orange is bus 3, and the purple one is bus 1.
Also, it is coded according to your bus.
Yes, and you're supposed to have this on at all times so that you can be easily identified.
Right.
Yeah. And then you, aside the one you have on your neck, your luggage also has a similar thing and the same color with your name. So if it's a green lanyard, then we know that your bag is in bus 2.
Bus 2.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Where are we going to?
Where are we going to?
Well, we are going on the Heritage Caravan.
Finally.
Yeah, the hour has come for the son of man to justify himself.
So we are not going. We haven't justified.
No, but somebody has to stay back. Somebody has to stay back and watch the diaries, because otherwise, why is he not going?
That's true.
Yeah.
But we can all go and also experience it and tell our diaries there.
No, you can't tell the diaries. Don't worry. 2026 will soon come. And then, so pray.
It's interesting because it only feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
When we were talking about the last one and the experience, I remember particularly so vividly when Bernard was engaging some caravanites who were on the buses, and they were sharing their experiences about how the buses got stuck. And all of a sudden, we are back again.
Yeah.
And I was just telling Eno that for me, it's the
in fact, the bus getting stuck was 2 years ago.
It was actually 2 years ago. Look at that.
Yes.
But they turned it into a whole
experience.
That is the beautiful thing about the Heritage Caravan, okay? And I think that because people follow the diaries, people follow what we capture on news, they come with their own expectations. And the fact that it's an adventure. And some of these things we don't have control over. So you get to a certain point and there's a tree in the middle of the road. We all just have to create an event around it. You know how we do it.
An experience,
exactly, like back in school, when you go fetch water and your water pours, that is the whole activity. Yeah. So we are collecting the water from the ground. Jama Small is inside. So the energy is positive. The people coming have psyched themselves, and we are energy.
I can
we come with the energy.
Thank
so
you.
Exactly. So it's beautiful.
I was saying to Eno that for me, it's the level of preparation that goes into this, right? So much that even the tags, right, is carefully thought through.
Yeah.
Orange tags, green tags.
Purple.
Just briefly talk to us about what it takes to put all of this thing together for us.
Look, Jude, I can't just go through everything because it takes, even with the list, okay, even with the writing the names, we've gone through like 1,000,000 times. Because every now and then we go through, have you written this name? Have you spelled it correctly? We go through, even assign it.
To leave out somebody who has paid.
Because people register with their full details, but they also have their preferred names on their tags. So you need to ensure that you match everybody's preferred name against their correct names. Exactly. And I mean, the level of preparation. So when people say that, why are we not doing this twice in a year? Or why are we not doing this 3 times in a year?
I don't know.
Before we all go on the Heritage Caravan, we have done like twice the caravan already because we go everywhere to ensure that people have decent hotels, people have great food, the tourist destinations that we are visiting, everything is intact. So it takes so much, yes.
And also mentioned to us that this year starting in Accra. Why so?
The caravan brings experiences every time. And let's not forget that people we have people who have been on, not just coming on for the first time.
Yeah.
But you should ask yourself, why do we have people coming every year? Because the experience is different. So if the experience is the same, then what will be the point for you to go this year and go next year? Exactly. So this year we are touring Accra.
I feel that if you're moving from Accra, doesn't mean that we don't have nice places in Accra. Places that, like, you know, of interest in Accra. So it's right to start from Accra.
No, I heard you ask, you know, or mention an observation that you've made. Yes, we have a lot of foreigners joining. So let's not assume everybody lives in Accra. Even Ghanaians, why not everybody lives in Accra.
You know, Bernard said something at the launch of the Heritage Month. He said that according to data available, a lot of people, you know, live and die within only 30-kilometer radius of where they are born.
Yes,
true.
30 kilometer. And even I used myself as an example yesterday. You know, Kaneshi went to St. Teresa's, Accra, Lagos, and that's just really like some 50
Look, I was born in Kumasi, raised in Kumasi.
Yeah.
I went to St. Monica's in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
I had to come to, look, so when I was going to the university, I said, no, I'm going to KNUST. No, so I will visit Accra, visit relatives in here, but I didn't have any business in Takoradi. I didn't have any business in Volta region, okay? So this is also a moment for domestic tourism. There are people who live in Kumasi. They don't have any business in Accra. So when sometimes people say that, I don't want to go Accra, and I ask myself, what are they going to do in Accra? You get it. So it's also important for us to not lose sight of the fact that let's not assume because Channel One is in Accra, City FM is in Accra, everybody is coming from Accra. People have come from India, people have come from UK, people have come from the US to be part of this. So at least they should have a feel of the capital. And that is why this year we want to really start.
That's a great move.
You know, it's interesting. And I also see that for a lot of what's happening there, the security is like top notch. You know, I came, I'm like, is this the same place I work with? I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah, you know, when you are coming, it has to screen you. You understand?
Yeah, screening that man in his own workplace.
It's important.
So clearly, you're taking no chances.
No chances at all.
On the screen, we have a name tag.
Yes.
So you have one on your neck, and then there's one on your bag as well.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. So it's easy to identify who's back.
Because the thing is, look, even at Channel One right now, you don't know everybody.
That's true.
You know, sometimes, I remember yesterday.
I mean, as a company, we are growing.
We are growing.
You know,
so on Friday, when we were trying to get everybody to go and sit down, I saw one guy said, do you work here? Because I wasn't sure if it was a sponsor or, because I was like, do you work here? He said, yes. I said, then go and sit down. You know,
we've got a couple of interns and other students.
Yesterday when I was about to be
So it's important for us to, you know, have the tags just so we can identify people. So if even our own family members, you don't know everybody, how much more visitors?
The police watch me, they check my car inside. I said, oh, boss, I've been doing this for the past.
No, because he has to be sure. He has to be sure.
So for me, it was how he wasn't taking any chances
at all.
You know, so that was great. But from let's just shift outside the region, right? 2 nights in Maha. What informed a decision like that?
Look, Western Region has so much to offer. Maha itself has a lot to offer. So you get to Maha Beach Resort. The resort itself has a lot.
It's an experience.
It's an experience.
It's now a tourist destination.
Absolutely. But usually when we get to Maha, it will be maybe late afternoon, so there's not much you can do. You just check in and then we go in straight for the dinner dance. You know, that is where we usually have our birthday celebration for those who were born in March.
Last year.
But this year we decided, look, we come to the Western Region. We just stay in Maha. Elubo is just around the corner. Maha itself has an island. We've never visited the island. So why don't we now spend 2 days so we can have time to maybe visit the border? Because we know when we get to Paga, we do the Crocodile Pond and then we do the Burkina Faso border. So this year we decided to also try, or visit the Cote d'Ivoire border. So for those who have their passports with them, you can go in. At least what I say. Ufri Ghana, you understand?
It is not a regional thing again. It's an international thing because you are going to Burkina and you are going
to it is still a national with a hint of international, you know, with a spice of international touch. Exactly. So that is it.
So it's not like Maha, you're staying there the whole day. You visit tourist destinations and come back. So 2 nights there.
So because we get to Maha, the night is a nightclub session. We jamming, we jamming, So we do that. We have dinner.
We have a praise and worship session.
Oh, in the bus, every time it's praise and
Every time
worship.
it's praise and worship.
Because even right now, they are doing praise and worship.
The bus gets stuck somewhere, I'm not sure.
That will do praise and worship. You see the way they did praises and the Jericho wall no fell, no. Christ will come down, but Jesus is with us throughout, right? So we'll do that, and then the next day we get to visit the Lubo border. We go to the island, and then in the evening we can have our dinner dance. But you know, when I was talking about the places we've gone, let's not forget that we also do Togo. Because previous years we've done Agotime, and you know what we visit the border, that area. You know, there's a session that is in Togo, a session that is in Ghana. So yeah, our feet have touched the soil of Togo. It has touched the soil of Burkina Faso, United Nations.
It's interesting. Yeah. Another aspect of the caravan that excites a lot of people is how when the caravan ends, now people form like some, you know, some clique, some bond, you know, and you now see them hanging at different places. So, for example, in-house doctor of a sort, you know, on the show we have here. Dr. Kausu. You know, she tells me how each year, you know, it's like there's a new friendship, some network, something. So, just briefly, beyond the experiences of traveling around the country, I know people come here and close major business deals because someone will be there disguised wearing some t-shirt.
But I think
you go and check the
like
background.
Cutting
I'm telling you. You know,
look, we have all kinds of
people on. I saw a number plate here today. I said, hey, this number plate is.
We have diplomats, we have top class engineers, we have surgeons, we have
people that you have to book before.
Before so that's the bit.
You're sitting on the bus with them casually.
It's just a handshake.
Yeah, I'm telling you. See, I saw a certain number plate today. I was taken aback. I was like, hey, what is? You know?
And
you must be moving bags from the car.
We do the registration. Sometimes when you see,
you see a name, you're like,
when we got sold out, a man came in. I mean, he was here at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
We were just left with about 10 minutes to close the thing. So when he came, he was like, oh, I've registered, I followed the thing. I was just locked up in traffic on my way here. The man said, my money is here. He was like, can I show you my bank account? Because I said, no, calm down. You know, so when he introduced himself, Jack, Papa, no credentials, no. I said, I felt, why am I the one who has to meet this man and tell this man?
I'm sorry. Maybe we are talking about the same person because honestly, I'm like, wow. And these are people who losing up, right? And they're you know, mingling with everybody else.
See, I've come to understand that, this is my personal belief, that the caravan is a spirit.
Yes.
Okay, it's a certain movement. You know, because the way people come in and they are relaxed and even after day one, people are bonding, you know. Right now, people come in and I also think that it is because of who we are, our culture as a people. Exactly. You know, we are a family-oriented station. So we see our listeners and our viewers as family members. So once you come in, we are willing to, you know, help. We are willing to, I always say that at ChannelOne and at City, we don't have superstars. We have people who come together to serve. Okay, and I think that is what people appreciate about us, our level of service. And because we want to give a certain experience, you may go on other tours, but this one I can boldly say that the experience, you understand, because you can give same jollof rice ingredients to people, but the taste will be the same.
It's true.
You understand? So that is it. So by day 2, day 3, look, people are bonding.
I'm sure day 1 everybody's doing.
You can see your mother and you pass by. Exactly, because the spirit of familyship is so strong. Yeah.
And all corners are covered in that. You have like medical doctors on the bus in case of any.
Medical doctors.
There's no lacuna. There's no loophole anywhere.
No, you know, because we are on an adventure.
Yeah.
We are eating everything. Look, sometimes I remember last year when we go to Usbet. No, Usbet knows how to give treats, you know. We got to Usbet in Sunyai. Look, somebody has taken wache kakra, kokaya che kakra, salad kakra, kontomire stew kakra, and katike kakra. Then I was like, you see this one, we will even get to the next station because the bus ninja.
Although people have to stop with the bus to
it is part of the adventure. It is part of the adventure. You understand? Yeah.
No, there should be a rule that if you stop the bus more than a certain number of times, you have to,
you should also be prepared to deal with any eventualities.
On the screen, I see the souvenirs.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, I know run us through the process. So you come, you register, you are given souvenirs, you are shown your bus. Amazing.
You eat, you dance,
I know for a fact that if patrons had to pay out of pocket to get the experience as it is on their own, it probably wouldn't be the amount they have to pay for it.
They know.
So how are we, let me say we, because then we are all part of this, how are we then able to put all of this together? Are we getting some extra help from some people? I'm sure
that is why our sponsors are here. And we are super, super grateful to our sponsors. Because look, if you have to pay 16,000 cedis, you think of the fuel you need to tour Ghana. Don't add accommodation. Don't add food. Don't add.
I'm not
your money is finished.
I'm not seeing
you get it. And this is an 8-day trip.
Yeah.
So think of fuel from Greater Accra to Volta, to Bolga, to Tamale. Look, your 16,000 won't get anywhere.
And back.
Now, accommodation, if you're even supposed to, and we are dealing with like 3-star, 4-star hotels. If you are to pay, let's say, $100.
And we see the rate of hotels in Ghana.
Do you get it? If you pay $100 a night, okay, and you are doing 8 nights, how much? Okay,
just
now if
for
you're doing
hotel.
$800 by 15, how much are we talking about?
Yeah.
And 15 also there's coins. Do you understand? Do you get it? So how much? We are visiting wherever we go. We are doing tour sites. We are doing all these activities.
All of that come at a cost.
Everything comes at a cost. So if you are to put all these things together, look, that's why the Heritage Caravan gets sold out. Now, we can
value for money.
Yeah.
More than that, it's more than value for money. Now, these are things tangibles that we can price. The service we are not pricing. The experience we are not pricing. Do you understand? Every other thing that comes with it. We are not excited. Do you understand? The entertainment that this year we have in Chin Chin driving with us throughout. All these we've not monetized them or we've not priced them. So if you are supposed to price everything, the airtime we are given and all that, so if you're supposed to pay 16,000 for a single room and 12,000 for, this is a deal.
Too good to be true. Too good to be true.
I like the energy outside.
No, the energy is feeling us. Yeah, the energy.
But who turned into a meme though?
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What is it?
No. With the brand.
Are you serious? That was last year.
I think that's why it's behind the shirt.
Yeah, not now. So I just tell the people that now when I turn,
You know that
read the thing. Let me not scream.
No, but to be fair, their fault, right? You saw them an experience that they just can't let go of.
Exactly.
So it's to be expected. Wow. And so as of now, they're still having breakfast.
Yes.
But do we know if there'll be addresses before we leave?
Shortly, yes. We've all come together, so we've communicated to them individually and all. But now, before we move as a team, people need to once again know what we are about and the expectations, and also what to do in case of needs and everything.
So some housekeeping rules.
Absolutely,
on
yes,
the trip.
yes.
Wow, amazing. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. I know, it's okay, it's okay. One shout.
Even though between the two of us.
Wow, wow. No, look,
somebody come and lobby with you.
Jude and I have had a whole meeting, a whole proper meeting for me to explain myself.
I didn't even try because
it was good.
I know, there's a big
look.
There's a
placard.
Wow.
I felt like I was doing another defense of my long essay. You understand? Why Jude was not on the thing? I had to explain, defend it.
I kept saying on the show that somebody wanted to pay. The person who wanted to be on the thing. Like it was bad, and I had to explain to him. Unfortunately, this is what had happened. So later he came to ask me that, am I on the thing now? Because he saw us talking about it. I was like, oh, unfortunately. That is like, we too long in our
Yesterday, I went for a naming ceremony and I met two gentlemen as well who kept saying, oh, so you guys are leaving tomorrow? I said, yes, we are leaving tomorrow.
They'll see you, they don't worry.
We are leaving tomorrow. He said, so, but I didn't get Seleo, but I wanted to drive. I said, please, it's not allowed.
No,
he says, I wanted to drive. When we get there, I'll find somewhere to sleep. I just want to drive and follow you. I said, no, you miss us.
No.
You miss us. You can't try that.
Yeah,
he says, okay, so next year, you'll be the first person to come register.
And it's just because she said it's a convoy you're using, right?
Yes.
So it's not like somebody is coming to.
No.
No, because you see, it's a long journey.
Yeah.
If you are moving, then ensure that you have your mechanic, you have your everything.
Yes.
Because if your car breaks down, we are going.
That's what you understand.
If your tummy is hurting, we are going. Our doctor
going.
will not come in. You know, so and you don't take such risks. Okay. And I also think that you want that experience.
Yeah.
So just taking your car, following, you won't get that excitement. So just don't worry. Look, 2026, God willing, will be here.
At this rate, I feel like people will start signing up once the Caravan lands back.
But that's the thing.
48 hours, right, this year?
So this year we made the announcement. We broke comms on a Tuesday. We actually wanted to use the whole of that week to register people. By Wednesday, we had too many people. We just couldn't take on registration. So we made the announcement on Thursday morning on CBS for people to come and pay. By Friday morning, before CBS closed, we were sold out. Look, we were also shocked because per our plan, it was that week for registration. Then the following week. But we just had to do everything
within that week.
From Tuesday to Friday morning. Everything was
the point is, if you saw an experience that is, unrivaled, right? In the space, you have to expect some of these things. But
if you're taking notes next year, so this year is 12,000 and 16,000. So plan ahead.
I met a lady in Parliament. She was like, when a lady, so she was walking towards me, said, "Friend, so I felt, okay, maybe there's somebody I know. I said, into my Caravan. Okay, and I'm saying, calm down. They said, so I heard that this year was 16,000 for single and 12,000 for double occupancy. So me now, when I do my calculation, I'm adding 3,000 to it. For next year, relax. Exactly.
Before you might even be cheaper, you don't
never know.
Yeah.
But you see, the challenging thing is we give equal opportunity to everybody. So we don't take any registrations before the communication are broken.
It's important.
So just follow. Look, a lot of people couldn't come. One man called and said, but what, I registered, but how come I couldn't make payments? When I was coming to pay, they said it's sold out. And I was like, yes, it's sold out. But I thought you would call. I said, assuming we are calling about 400 people, and you are number 300. By the time we get to 150,
it's sold out.
They pay. Would we be fair? Yeah. Do you understand? And the man was like, because when I get to the office, I'm busy. I'm not listening to radio. I'm saying, elimination by rough taxes. So if you can't go.
It's not even an excuse because the Caravan, it was everywhere. Across our socials.
Now, apart from that, I also asked people, but how did you hear to register?
Yeah.
It was through the same means.
The minute I register, I'll get into my car and start moving towards ChannelOne.
Yes.
Remember how much is it? Then you pay.
Or
you sign your check and you go.
The good thing is you can register and later pay during a time frame, right?
So the thing is, we open up for registration.
Yeah.
But we always announce to people that keep following. Because you see, we can also control the numbers coming in.
That's true.
Absolutely. And I mentioned our plan, that per our plan, it was supposed to be, when we break comms on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are just registering people. Then the following week, Monday, we open for payment. Now we announce the thing on Tuesday. By Wednesday, we have more than enough people. We have about 400 people. And we're looking out for a little over 100. So we had to close it. That's why we don't give deadlines and stuff like that. Because if we plan with, registration is Tuesday to Friday. Now by Wednesday, we have to close the registration.
Exactly.
It won't be fair on people who have planned to come and register on Thursday.
Right.
So because of the nature of the whole thing and the dynamics of Heritage Caravan, sometimes there are things we can't control.
Yeah.
Look, when we announced payment on Thursday, we said we're looking for 100 people. On that Thursday,
you got your 100.
But by 6 p.m. we had 80 people.
Oh, okay.
So who had paid. Look, by the time I moved from City FM to ChannelOne. We had about 20 payments. So these are people who have their monies in their pockets everywhere they are going. So even between Adabraka and Tessano, 20 people have paid.
Wow.
So before TV viewers would even hear, 20 slots are gone. Because on radio, we do it at 7:30.
Yeah, it's earlier than
on TV, we do it at 9. So within that 2 hours break, 20 people have paid. Look, a woman called me and said, because you said we should be monitoring the thing, wherever I'm going, I have my small radio. So he said when he heard the thing on radio,
psychotic.
She says when she heard the announcement on radio, she was in the bathroom. But her radio was on. So there's radio everywhere she is.
You are not being fair to me. I'm making them just hit psychotic levels. But that's fine.
No.
We know you have to go and prepare for other things. But just before you go, there's a message here. And it's interesting. Actually on Twitter, it says, "Hello Jude, can you tell Frema to put in place ways people who've been on the caravan are not made to join again, so that it can free up space for those of us who have not been on the caravan before? Please, this is a humble request."
But you see, the thing is, why we don't even reserve slots is you can have people, so you registered, you reserve a slot for her. You tell her, okay, so maybe you can pay 2 or 3 days at a time. You can just get up one day and say that, me, I've changed my mind.
I won't go again.
There's nothing you can do to her.
Yeah, but I get the sense that like there be people who've been on the caravan like 4 times, 5 times.
But the interesting thing is this year we have a lot of new people on there, a lot of them. A lot of newbies.
Kweku says it's a humble plea. So
Kweku, your plea is very valid. But all I can tell you is just listen to City FM.
It's a humble plea.
I get it.
But I agree with Kweku. Yes, because there are people who have gone on 4 times, 3 times.
But they listen and watch.
But you've experienced this before now.
Look, so this year there were people who have been already, and in their minds they know they can calculate the time because they think they have the experience. So that okay, so if I register now, I'm sure in 2 days I can go. But this year it took all of us by surprise. So by the time in their minds, last year and last 2 years,
so it got sold out into outlier. This year was an outlier. Amazing.
It was.
Frema, thank you so much for your time. We are grateful for all you do and for selling the Ghana experience.
Well,
because I am of the view that there's no other single initiative, event or product or program by any group or government which has all the resources that showcases Ghana in a way like the Heritage Caravan does. Yes, so we are grateful for your service and for availing yourself to do this job. We'll take some highlights and when we are back we have a lot more right here on Sunday breakfast for you. Don't go away.
Yes, Michael. Michael is traveling with his mom, and I'll just be home, and applaud them as they enjoyed the trip. Oh yes, my wife wants me to explain why I'm not on the trip, but it's okay. There is a function at the grade school called At the Saddle. And I'm involved in that function. Right on, sir. And it's coming on the 8th of this month. And therefore, that's the reason why I couldn't go. But I'm looking forward to next year, and the year after next, and the year after next, for the next, maybe the next 10 years until I cannot walk. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much, Auntie Tina. Thank you also, Michael. All right. You see how you people were fighting over the thing. Bass 1, Bass 2, Bass 1. You see? You see the way Bass 3 is relaxed. You see the way Bass 3 is relaxed? Yeah. Don't worry. This year, Bass 3 has been converted to a chapel. So if you want to find Christ, come to Bass 3. You see, the thing is that at all times we are in touch with the spirits. Mind you, I said spirits. Now, the spirits can be the Holy Ghosts. Or, God bless you. Good morning. Please, I understand someone left this at the cafeteria. Someone left this at the cafeteria. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you're welcome. We haven't even started, and you people are beaming with smiles. You are grinning from ear to ear. Fasten your seatbelts. We've not even done warm up. Just a pack. In fact, we haven't even casted the crew to start the comedies. So yeah. It promises to be fun. It promises to be exciting, totally exhilarating. And that's the service, that's the experience we promise to offer you. Thank you so much for patronizing us. Once again, good morning. Mm-hmm.
right, dear Caravanites, the R is here. We can start boarding our buses. So we have bus 1 there, bus 2, bus 3 is outside. So let's start boarding now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Heritage Caravan 2025. Bus 1 is here, Bus 2 is here, Bus 3 is here. We are going to go through 14 regions from Greater Accra to Volta region to Volta, then to Savannah region to Savannah, Bono East, and everywhere. We'll be driving at 120 speed and also will be in very different terrain. So make sure you're having a good time and welcome aboard to the Heritage Caravan 2025. Thank you. Enjoy.